A brief moment away from the political fray this afternoon as the Prime Minister visited his wife and new baby daughter in hospital. But the home they'll soon return to, a flat above number 11 Downing Street, is now the focus of more questions about his integrity. Today, the Tory Party was fined for failing to accurately declare how a lavish refurbishment was paid for. The Electoral Commission saying the Prime Minister WhatsApped a Tory donor, Lord Brownlow, asking for money, even though he'd told an earlier investigation by Lord Geidt, the independent advisor on standards, he didn't know where the cash came from.
What's most concerning for me is that the Prime Minister lied to his own independent advisor, who found that there was no misconduct because he was given false information. So again, I've written to the Parliamentary Standards Commissioner today and the independent advisor to call for a reinvestigation.
His spokesman says he didn't lie, but the allegations follow a slew of other awkward headlines over parties that did or didn't happen and new COVID rules.
My constituents in Kettering are very angry indeed at reports of Christmas parties in Downing Street during what was a very large second wave of COVID, and the behaviour was totally inappropriate and possibly criminal.
Some fear enforcing new restrictions will now be more difficult.
It's been a very damaging few days for the government, and this episode in relation to what did or didn't happen in number 10 last year, I think it has compounded people's exasperation with the whole COVID situation.
Others say they'll rebel over Plan B.
I'm against COVID passports, and yesterday the Secretary of State for Health confirmed that he thought COVID passports were unethical. So if that's what he thinks, and that must be what the government thinks, they will never get through the House of Commons.
But how is this all going down in so-called red wall seats? Tory party members out in Dudley North today sounding out voters found they were unimpressed.
Told us to self-isolate and not be with our families, and they're having Christmas parties. So in the future when I vote, then I'm obviously going to change my opinion.
Generally, I think people have had enough. Keep telling us one thing and they're doing another.
For now, trust in the Tories does seem to be in short supply. Libby Vina, ITV News, Westminster.